Today we were all business because we are at the end of the month and we need to get to Mythic as soon as possible. So today I'm going to show you guys the deck list that I go to when I need some wins. That's right, today is all about ranking up, guys. So today I'm going to show you guys my go-to list whenever I'm trying to do that and get as many wins as possible. Clearly, we're looking at Esper Legends. Now, this deck has obviously been around the block a few times. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this one before, but it did get some really good new acquisitions to the decks. We got Deep Cavern Bat, a brand new card that's going to act as a means to remove, something big from our opponent's hand, something, that could potentially sweep the board and reset our board, right? So Deep Cavern Bat's a great way to just get into their hand and take a card. And after you follow it up with the Skrell's Might, it's pretty well protected for a while, allowing you to get the beat down. Not to mention it has lifelink, which is a good touch. And then we've also got the Malcolm, which is going to also allow us to draw and discard cards, kind of like Rafine, kind of like Rona. And because we're drawing and discarding so many cards today, we're trying out the Ancient one. We should be able to get this thing to attack at least a couple of times. An 8/8 body for 2 is huge value, especially in this build that wants to get things to the graveyard. So there should be pretty good space for this in the deck. And then we're also trying out on the top end the new Bat God. This thing being able to discard your opponent's hand as well as draw you cards is very, very nice. And then also, let's talk about the Malcolm one more time. If you can get this thing to get a certain amount of counters onto it, I believe it's 4. Yes, it's 4. You can then play cards for free that you're discarding, which is absolutely busted. We've done it a couple of times, and it's pretty insane, especially when you're putting down Persistence for 0 mana. But it's a pretty sweet deck, guys. It's very simple. It's very easy to win. It gets through cards very quickly, and you're able to find all the pieces you need most of the time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We're going to jump right into it. But if you guys are new here, we do post videos just like this 5 days a week on the channel. So if you guys enjoy this kind of content, if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, those things go a very long way for me, and I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Enjoy the video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we're taking a look just at a very, consistent, powerful list. One of the best decks, honestly, in my opinion, in standard right now. It's this Esper Legends. And it got a lot of new abilities and toys to it. This, Cavern Bat is crazy. It's not necessarily a legendary card, but it works really well with, looking at the opponent's hand and taking away opportunities for, them to hit us with sweepers and whatnot. Let's go ahead and start off. If we're going against mono red, what do we want to do here? I've got the Virtue, which is fantastic, but I think I actually want to go with the Rona because it does a really good job of blocking, and the toughness is high enough that burn spells don't typically reach it. Lightning Strike, obviously, but that's about it. Okay, so they're still attacking into us, which means they probably have a monstrous rage. There's a Scoundrel, sure. And they go with a treasure token. Doing some ramping here. All right, first things first. Do we tap the Rona? No, probably not. I don't have another legendary in hand here. I'll probably just go with the Virtue here on the Swift Spear. All right, clearly some 1 mana interaction at instant speed here. They have the treasure. There is a priority hold there. Okay. Godric is a problem, that's for sure. And I'm still under the belief they have that monstrous rage. They'll probably play it this turn because they want Godric to transform into that extra damage and the dragon. Yep, there it is. The good news is that they did eat their treasure for that, so there goes that extra mana they would have had. All right, not ideal. Okay, start with the Rona, draw discard effect here. Okay, perfect. We drop the other Rona. We get a really good card in Rafine here. And part of me wants to just leave back blocks here, but I also kind of want to cycle and get some more card advantage. I think I'm going to leave it back though. I don't think the conniving ability on Rona is too good here, to be honest. Foundry's fine. That has summoning sickness. Scoundrel, sure. And we did see the monstrous rage come down here, so they may be willing to throw out a bluff here on this next attack just because I've been so tentative to block so far. So I'm guessing this attack right here is more of a bluff because they're like, he probably won't block because he's afraid of the monstrous rage. But I'm gonna go ahead and just bank on the fact that they've already played one, that they probably don't have a second one yet. I could be wrong. It sure seems like I'm wrong. Okay. All right, cool. We did it. We're fine. Maybe. Play with fire. They pay the ward 1. Yikes, that's not good. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, they do have to pay the ward 1 though. That brings Godric back down to the ground. Ooh, that's a card. Let's go. I have 2 really good options here, to be honest. I have the bat, which is also a lifelink body. I think Shieldred's a little tougher to deal with though, if I'm being honest. Either way, I'm going to draw and discard here. I'm going to have more fun. I think I'm going to go for the fun route. Obviously the bat, you know, less toughness, easier to get rid of. But a little bit more fun. It's a new card, you know? Gotta use some of the new cards. All right, they showed us in their entire hand, so there's no fear of blocking here. And we are gonna gain 4 life. So if we take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage, we gain 4 though, go back to 4. That feels pretty good. I'll take that. Okay, go back to 3. All right, start with the draw discard. Okay. Get down the Shieldred. And there's the scoop. Yeah, I figured it was probably going to be over from there. We attack in, we gain the 4 life, we go to 7, and then from there, Rona can just tap on their turn when we come back to me, and it's going to gain me another 2, taking me to 9, and I can make some good blocks. So it was pretty hard to get around that. I don't blame them for scooping there. Very good game, though. Tough game. I almost forgot to hit record there. That was close. All right, we kept our hand. We like this hand a lot. It's a 2-drop machine here with either the Flash Pirate or the Bat. Let's see what sort of the matchup we got here. I'm probably going to go with the Pirate, though. Probably 5 colors. Yeah, we're probably going to... Oh, man, we might want to use the Bat to get out, like, the Leyline Binding, but I'm going to go ahead and wait. If they have another 3-color land here that's opposite of this, the Leyline becomes 1. Yeah, it's almost certainly 5 colors. All right, cool. Let's get down to Malcolm. Malcolm in the middle here. Options, man. Options are good. I am going to go with this and the Bat, I think. I'm going to take away their potential Leyline Binding play on us. Okay, they've got a couple Leyline Binding plays. Bummer. All right, they're in a little bit of a pickle here, though. Do they play the Leyline Binding on this next turn, or do they go try to find... Oh, they can't actually go find more land with the Stomper. They don't have double green. They have to play the Leyline Binding here. Oh, they have Familiar. Okay. Sure. Sure. And if it gets blue, they can play the Binding for 1. Yep. That's a bummer. And they can get back their Binding from the back because my Might isn't... It can't tap. Oh, they made a huge mistake by letting my Might lose the Summoning Sickness. Wow, I can't believe they did that. Because the Might had Summoning Sickness, so they could have gone after the Bat on that last turn, but now they can't. Now they're kind of screwed. Let's pump the Bat up here a little bit. I like all of these. I'm going to drop them. Well, they might go after the Might with the Leyline Binding, so I may want another Might here. Let's drop this and this. The counter spell is going to be huge against sweepers, against that Sunfall potential, which could be next turn. I really hope not, but could be. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. If there's no Sunfall, we should be able to win the game because we'll have the Urtai to just kind of hold. And right now we have the protection from the Might, so I'm kind of chilling right now. I think we got him, ladies and gentlemen. I think we got him. Don't get me wrong, Atraxa is an issue for sure. Wrong. All right, here we go. That should be GG's. Everything I have here too flies, which is so good. That can go, and that can go. Opponent down to 5, and we're holding a counter spell. I mean, this is just good stuff right here. Let's see. 4 counters. I need 4 counters to do the thing. All right, starting next turn, we're going to be able to cast spells for free that we discard off of the Malcolm, which I've done before. It is ridiculous because we're going to get free Virtue of Persistence. It's craziness. Doesn't really matter though, the game's over. They do find the 1 card they need, but it's not good enough, unfortunately, for them. Crazy that they were able to top deck the 1 card they needed there, though. That was almost really lucky for them. But we were prepared. We prepared for the worst case scenario there. Let's go. We're on our way to Mythic, man. Doing good. Man, this deck is low-key kind of nuts. I'm not gonna lie. This deck is nutty. You know what? I can't really play the bat on 2 here, can I? The mana's actually a little bit wonky. The mana's a little strange here. So should we prioritize the bat, you think? Or should we go with the Might? Red-green, probably not a ton of removal. I think it's got to be the Might, unfortunately. We might top deck a Black Source that's on tapped. You never know. But I think we got to get the Might down first. Could be dinosaurs based on their name and their land that comes out first. Good news is this is kind of a throwaway game too. We just ranked up, which means that you know, we don't need to win this one. We're not going to lose our rank necessarily. All right, so they did have removal. We get a 2-drop. I love that. It's not the greatest 2-drop right now until we get the graveyard started, you know, start filling up, but wow, they're doing some serious ramping right now. I don't love that. Okay. This is good though. We might be able to take their big hit out of their hand with the bat next turn. I think that's the plan. Ooh, nice. And we get a Might. I love that. This is actually not bad. Yeah, we do get something pretty big. Like that. I like that. Okay. Let's go. Dracosaur is still coming down though, which it's not exactly a walk in the park, let me tell you. That card is nuts. Absolutely nuts. No blocks there. We may just have to play the Urtai Resurrected here. Take out the Dracosaur. I think that's our best bet. I know we give him another card, but can't be much worse. Can't be much better than that, right? The odds are in our favor, I would say. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. I mean, we've got the Rafine next turn. We pump up something, you know, we do some cycling, and then hopefully the Ancient One gets to turn on and, you know, hopefully run over the opponent. Interesting. Do they have the mana to cast that, though? Is it just to the end of the turn? Interesting. Okay, so I think it's the whole time it gets to stay there. That's pretty cool. I've never actually seen someone use this ability. Pretty sweet. All right, well, we got options here. I do like options. I think the Rafine is definitely the plan, though. I would like to get this down, but a turn 5 do nothing at the moment doesn't seem great. I actually think I'm gonna pump this. That's good. All right, wish me luck. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it big time. Here comes the Dracosaur, which I can kill again. I can do it again. Land is good. The land is really good. All right, it has a finality counter on it too, so when we kill it, it will go to exile this time. I'm nervous, man. This is actually a really nerve-wracking game. I feel like it's gonna come down to who makes a mistake first, and it's usually me. So I'm trying to avoid that right now. The Dracosaur blocking in air with first strike is what's really causing me the biggest issues about that card, though. All right. Yeah, let's get this down. We'll keep the original. We'll destroy. Send everybody but you. And I'm only pumping up the Urtai as opposed to my lifelink body here because, hold on, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm only doing this because it can be blocked, and I want to make sure that if they do block it, it's going to not get double blocked and die. Everything else in the air can't really be blocked, so I'm chilling. All right, it comes down to this. I mean, I have an 8/8 body and a 7/6 body, and the 8/8 body will be active here very, very soon. Just got to swing in one more time here. This time I will probably give the bat the counters here. Don't mess this up. That's all I keep telling myself. Don't mess this up. Don't mess this up. You know what I could probably do too is I could probably give Urtai the protection from green, slip that through the defenses. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have potentially 12 damage here, depending on what we top deck. So I guess first things first, let's swing through and see what sort of hits I get. Okay. We're gonna give it to the bat. Okay, so we don't have lethal. We do not have lethal. So there's really no reason then to give protection from green to the Urtai. Not this turn, at least. That's pretty interesting. If they trade that out, I figured that would be the case. We got an 8/8 turned on though. I can get the Urtai back. Maybe that was probably a mistake. I probably should have gave it protection from green for that turn, because green and red don't have a ton of removal, but they do. I mean, they do have that, which could end up killing it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what the right play was there, but. I really didn't think they were going to trade there, though. I guess that was where my biggest mistake came in, is I really didn't think they would make that trade, but they did. All right, so they can play that and actually pay 2, right? I mean, can they pay 2? Because it's an ability of a dinosaur. Yeah, they can. All right, so they can deal 6 damage here to something. They give it to the bat. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and just do this. And that's game. All right, we were going to protect it from green there. I was going to go ahead and use the Abandoned Mire to fill up my graveyard and get back an Urtai, and then use the Urtai to blow up the 6/6 body and then attack with everything. This would have been swinging through as well. So yeah, it was pretty likely that we had him dead there. They would have had only a 2/3 blocker. Yeah. GG's opponent. Yeah, that might have been a bonehead attack now that I'm like thinking back on it after that game was over. I was kind of thinking it might have been a bonehead attack to send the Urtai through the way I did without the protection. But it really came in clutch because of the might being able to activate on the following turn for that removal. So not too sure if I made the right or wrong call there, but I'm happy either way. I think it worked out obviously in our favor. So all right, Thran, that's tough. That's gonna have reach. All right, well, that's going to be an issue for us to have to deal with. I might have to use my Urtai to blow that up later. That's a card. I love that. All right, so first thing we want to do... yeah, probably get the Might down. And the Rona. No attacks. Not into a reach creature. Not very smart. That Thran Spider, not a bad card right now, man. And seeing a lot of people playing Azorius artifacts. I think it's one of the new meta decks, to be honest. Okay. Double partition. Sure. I'm cool with that. I am okay with that because I got the Shieldred coming down now and I've got means to protect it, so I'm feeling okay about that. I don't know if this opponent's going to be running Sunfall or not. There's a possibility, but if I untap next turn... okay, that's fine. Oh, no, it's not fine. That's a colorless artifact, so I can't really get protection here. Oh, but they choose to Might anyways. Okay, cool. I'll take that, sure. Anyways, if I untap here, I've got the Urtai available to me for obvious counters and whatnot. That was a really interesting choice of them, though, not to take out the Shieldred there because, like I said, this isn't a colorless artifact, so the Skrell's Might doesn't have the option to give protection to colorless, so they would have had me there for sure. All right, we got the Urtai counter for any sort of Sunfall effects, or that. Or that. I also would have had the Malcolm at instant speed if they didn't play anything there. All right, more protection. I love that. I think we got him here, guys. I mean, it's gonna be tough. I mean, they definitely could have drawn something sick there. We'll see. Yeah, well, kind of. I mean, they're not gonna be able to get rid of it. And they're gonna try anyways.
That's coming off.
That's the beauty of this deck, man. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. The beauty of Legends is the fact that we have those plazas, man. Those plazas have literally won me games like so many times. It's busted, that card. The fact that it's a land and it could just instant speed protect your creatures is nutty. All right, another great game right there. This opening hand is actually keepable, surprisingly. Only having 2 lands is always tough, but when you have things that can cycle your hand, you're in a much better spot to find those extra lands. Another Plaza is really good. Okay, Kami. Oof. I don't necessarily love that. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't love that because it's going to get big really, really fast. Here comes the Audacities and all this nonsense. Sheesh, here we go. Yeah, we might have met our maker on this one. I don't know if this is necessarily a bad matchup, but going second definitely did not help, especially when we're getting hit by 6 on turn 2 here. Yikes. All right, we got a bat. That's cool, but yeah, I think we might just be dead here. I mean, I could obviously bounce it, which is so helpful. It really is, but all right, I think that's going to be the plan. It's unfortunate that that has to be the plan, but it is. It's our only hope, Anakin. Or Luke. Is it Luke? You're our only hope, Luke. I gotta rewatch some Star Wars. Here comes the attack. We send it away. Maybe next time, champ. Okay. Our land somehow saves our butt there. I really want to get this in. So maybe I attack first, looking for a land before I play Rafine. But if I miss, I guess we can always play the bat and take the Kami. Okay, that's fine. Give me a land, give me a land. Oh, not like this. Yeah, that was not ideal, but all All right, I don't like Calyx. Calyx is in their hand. We're in trouble. I mean, the Rafine can come down next turn, though, and pump up the bat a bunch of times and hopefully gain us a bunch of life. That is something. Disenchant doesn't do a whole lot, which is good. We're in trouble. Let me make it very, very clear. We're in a lot of trouble. They're just too fast, man. Come on, dude. It's game. Not being able to find a land has been tough. The fact that we had to throw away this land to make a bounce play is just too much. I mean, we gotta swing through it both. I mean, is there anything we can do? Is there anything we can do here? Not really, no. Guess we leave this back. Hey, it's a land. It's a land and it's a little too late. Back to 5. Sheesh. Disenchant still in hand, still not a viable card. One card I don't know about. It's a land. Okay, hold on. So if I block 2 of these, I'm still taking 6. Yeah, still taking 6. Good game. It is what it is. I mean, we were bound to take an L somewhere down the line. It felt like we never really even had a chance here, which really makes me feel bad. I mean, going second against an opponent who was hitting the Kami with Audacity on turn 3 is just crazy. All right, well, that was a tough one, but you know, I gotta say, I'm really happy with the way it feels like Standard is kind of where it's at right now, because I really don't ever see like the same deck twice when recording a video. It takes quite some time before I see another deck again, and enchantments is something I haven't seen in a while, so that's pretty cool to see it still doing its thing. The only thing I really don't want to see ever is mono blue, and it's still somehow floating around out there. I think we played mono blue in yesterday's build. Oh, and then I get a mono red deck. That's not good. This is probably always going to be the most consistent thing we see, though, is mono red. It's always going to be around. It's just an easy, fast sort of rank up deck, you know? It's not mono red. It's pirates. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, it's not pirates. It keeps changing every few seconds. All right, so this is actually a really nutty card that is going to transform into something very dangerous down the road. Dang, it does that for free? That's crazy. All right, they got their pirate. I'm hoping we can find a land here so I can get the Rafine right away. Malcolm is like a card that really took this deck to the next level. It's so good. And I'm telling you guys, whenever you get to the point where you're getting free spells off of it, it's so nutty. We do need a land here, though. Land or bust. Come on. Land or bust. Oh, it's a bust. All right, fair enough. We drop 1 Rafine, probably. Let's play this out. At least it was a playable card that I'm not too upset about, because it's more cycle ability. Here comes some more milling. All right, how do we deal with that? Like, how do we deal with this if it transforms? That's the big question. I've already played my Soaring City out, which could have been, you know, an opportunity for us to bounce it if it got too close. I don't know. It almost feels like I just have to beat them really quickly before they are able to pop it off. All right, so how many do they have here? They got Dinosaur and Pirate. Dinosaur and Pirate. All right, so they can create a treasure and force me not to block too. What's the plan? They do the treasure, I figured. Getting you can never really go wrong with getting a treasure. It's always good. All right, still haven't hit too many of those things they need. They need vampires and Interesting. All right, that's their third one, man. If I blow that up, they're gonna regret that. All right, we draw discard. I need a land. I need a land so bad. Oh, you're killing me, dog. You're killing me. How about now? All right, not gonna be able to cast that anytime soon, huh? All right, we get one more chance here. One more chance at a land. How are we gonna get mana screwed this hard? This is why I love the Esper deck though, because it cycles so quickly that you almost never have this issue. And yet here we are, but man, we're not gonna be able to beat the opponent fast enough. We would have been able to run away with this game had we just, you know, hit a single land. It do be like that sometimes though. It do be like that. Man, we've been recording all day today, and I'm super excited because I'm going to be going watch the Suns game against the Knicks here in a second, and it'd be nice to just take a quick break, come back to it. All right, so they got a merfolk, a dinosaur, and a pirate. Still missing a vampire, right? Dinosaur, merfolk, pirate. Yeah, they're missing a vampire. Not quite there yet. And let's be real, we're oh, they do have a vampire? Where's the vampire? Is it a vampire dinosaur counts as both, huh? Galta? Pretty good. I mean, it is what it is, guys. We never really had a chance here. It was just a terrible, terrible game for us. I don't think we can do anything about this, obviously having the hexproof on it. So I think I'm gonna end up having to concede here. I'm trying to think. Let me just do a quick double check here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to concede here. There's nothing in the deck that's gonna save us here. So we're gonna make it quick. We'll get on to the next one. It is what it is. I mean, you can't blame me or the deck for that one. It was just the shuffler got us. All right, back-to-back L's are never good. We got to end on a high note here. This is good. Good enough to keep. And we get to go first. Let's hope that pays off. Wow, we're up against enchantments again. After my big speech of not seeing enchantments forever, huh? It's kind of crazy. Kami. Wish this had 2 toughness. That'd be so good right now. That'd be so good. All right, take out the Kami. Let's go ahead and attack into the opponent here. Do some discarding. I do like me the Shieldred here, especially with the Malcolm on the field. Good chance that the opponent runs an ossification here or borrowed time sort of effect here. Just a Calyx, okay. Doing some Calyx stuff. All right, here we go. Let's draw some more cards. Let's gain some life. Urtai is pretty solid. I think I'm actually just gonna drop the land here. I don't really need another land, I don't think, right now. Sure, we'll find another one. Here comes the ossification. And we lose the game. I hope not. I hope not. That's fine. I can live with that. I'm willing to trade the Shieldred for the Calyx here. I am willing to make that trade. They will get another Kami back though from the graveyard, which really kind of sucks. All right, interesting decision on the opponent's part there not to pump the Calyx anymore. We will take it out though. They get the Kami back. All right, we attack. We're almost to the point where we're going to be getting free spells. So I'm hoping that'll be enough to get this job done here. We'll see. Let's go with the bat because I want to take that Kami out of their hand. Calyx is there too, though. Guess we'll take the Calyx. All right, let's get down the Ancient One, and hopefully the Ancient One can get turned to 8 Descend here pretty soon. We're still at 21 life, so this is definitely doable. Definitely doable. Yep, there's the Kami. I'm sure the Spirited Companion. No, it's Ossification. Wow. That's unfortunate. Really wish we had a Skrelv's Might. We'd be in a much better spot here. Bummer. At least we get free spells going forward with the Malcolm. It didn't get taken out, so. Let's attack in here. Give me something big. Something big. That works. That works. It's free. I'll take it. Boom. And I will probably just flash this in and kill something. Seems pretty good. I do have the ability to play the Seat of the Empire. So we'll kind of take our pick here on what we want to do. The Ancient One's still not active yet, though. A little bit of a bummer. All right, there's the Calyx, and they get another 1/1 counter. Here we go. Destroy one of these. And we will block here because I do want to get more stuff into the graveyard for this. And we'll probably just take the 6, to be honest. Not ideal, but you know, what can you do? Little Spirited Companion action is going to pump the Kami even more. Let's see if they invest more counters into the Kami or not. Nope, they're going Calyx. All right. Definitely going to go with an attack here. Like so. Okay. Yeah, probably get the Ancient One in the graveyard. And then we'll get a free spell here. Something good, hopefully. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, man. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. The good news is we can turn the Ancient One on here with its ability and surprise block the opponent here, because a lot of people don't take into account I have that ability ready to go. And I'll still be able to do the Seat of the Empire too, which is nice. All right, I'm a little stressed, I'm not gonna lie, a little stressed. It's gonna come down to the wire for sure. Yikes, 9-9. That is crazy. Here we go, moment of truth. Moment of truth. All right, so we draw, then discard. That's a great card, actually. Okay, and then we do this. And this. All right, I don't love it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't love it, but it is what we got. It's all we got right now. Kami's back down. Need something big here. Need something big off of the Malcolm, I think, right? What exactly could I hit off the Malcolm that would be enough to keep us in this game? I don't know. That's pretty good. It is lifelink and I can chump block. I mean, that might actually keep us in it, believe it or not. Do we decline or play that? It is another blocker potentially. Let me see. Do I need it? Do I need it? Do I need it? I play the bat. I take that. I play the Empire. Everything goes down in power. Should be fine without it, I think. Should be fine without it. Gosh, I hope so. Calyx. That's fine. All right, we'll take this. All right, here we go. Moment of truth, baby. Moment of truth. Oh, man. Jukai Naturalist, sure. Calyx, sure. All right, here's what's going to happen. They're going to attack with all, obviously. We're going to Seat of the Empire on the Weaver. Oh, man. Got me stressed all the way out. Okay, so this will take the power down on these two for far less damage. Yeah, here's what we're going to do. Yep, we're going to go like so. Right? Like so. So we'd take 2. All right. If only I had a way to get one more counter on this, huh? What are the odds we draw another Rafine? So slim. Good enough. Holy smokes, dude. Holy smokes. That's what I'm talking about, man. The stress of this game had me all the way wound up. And there's a Rafine too. So good. So good. They gained some life though off of the Jukai Naturalist. I gained some life off the Shieldred. Comes down to this. Not gonna lie, I didn't take into account the Jukai Naturalist life gain, so that was pretty good. Good thing I gained enough life though that I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah, I probably gave him the yeah, it's totally actually my fault now that I'm thinking about it. The attack with the Ancient One got him back into this game. I should not have swung through with the Ancient One. That was just me being a little bit too aggressive there and going too quickly, which is giving them another turn, which could have ended up biting me in the butt here. I'm actually really upset with myself at that play now that I'm thinking about it. All right, so let's see. So we block here and block here. Take 4 or 5. Yeah, I mean we almost lost the game because of my boneheadedness. Close. Ossification takes away probably my Shieldred. Either way I go over the air, so they're gonna take the Malcolm instead. All good, and then we attack with both my creatures and we win. Close, man. Disappointed in myself. I didn't see that. All right, just pass the turn. Should we not screw this up again? I mean, no, we just attack, right? Gotta take my time a little bit with this one now. I'm so bummed at myself. That was a boneheaded move. I'm known for some boneheaded moves though, so you know it is what it is. GG's. That's gonna do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. We'll be back again here tomorrow with another video and as well a live stream tonight here on the channel, so be sure to hit that notification bell. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's list, man. Pretty simple. Esper Legends, it's been around for a while and it got some new toys, but man, this thing is a house and it is very, very easy to win with. It's fairly consistent, and the ability to just get through your cards quickly gets you to find the pieces that you need very consistently. So I think this deck is definitely up there in the tier list, and yeah, I really enjoyed this one. So I hope you did as well, and I hope you found some value out of this one. But again, that is going to do it for me. We'll be back again tomorrow. Huge shout out to everyone who watched this far into the video, and lastly, a huge thank you to the Marty Mob. If you guys don't know, the Marty Mob is the membership program on this channel, so these people help support me monetarily every single month. So huge shout out to them. I appreciate you very much for all your support, and also for watching. Thank you guys, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Until next time, peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, man, all of the time. Coming with the best Sex is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.